Welcome back to my channel. I'm Letitia Lickkit and this is another New Zealand accent tag. Let's go. This is the first script. Please call Stella. Ask her to bring these things with her from the store. 6 spoons of fresh snow peas, 5 thick slabs of blue cheese, and maybe a snack for her brother Bob. We also need a small plastic snake and a big toy frog for the kids. She can scoop these things into 3 red bags and we will go meet her Wednesday at the train station. Who scoops things into bags? Anyway, I want to join for the blue cheese. That was the Speech Accent Archive script. Have you heard that one before? Is my accent different to yours? In what way? Let's try another script. This is Comma Gets a Cure, courtesy of the International Dialect of English Archive. This is Comma Gets a Cure, courtesy of the International Dialects of English Archive. Well, here's a story for you. Sarah Perry was a veterinary nurse who had been working daily at an old zoo in a deserted district of the territory. So she was very happy to start a new job at a super private practice in North Square near the Duke Street Tower. That area was much nearer for her and more to her liking. Even so, on her first morning she felt stressed. She ate a bowl of porridge, checked herself in the mirror and washed her face in a hurry. Then she put on a plain yellow dress and a fleece jacket, picked up her kit and headed for work. When she got there, there was a woman with a goose waiting for her. The woman gave Sarah an official letter from the vet. The letter implied that the animal could be suffering from a rare form of foot and mouth disease, which was surprising because normally you would only expect to see it in a dog or a goat. Sarah was sentimental, so this made her feel sorry for the beautiful bird. Before long, that itchy goose began to strut around the office like a lunatic, which made an unsanitary mess. The goose's owner, Mary Harrison, kept calling Comma, Comma, which Sarah thought was an odd choice for a name. Comma was strong and huge, so it would take some force to trap her, but Sarah had a different idea. First she tried gently stroking the goose's lower back with her palm, then singing a tune to her. Finally she administered ether. Her efforts were not futile. In no time the goose began to tire, so Sarah was able to hold on to Comma and give her a relaxing bath. Once Sarah had managed to bathe the goose, she wiped her off with a cloth and laid her on the right side. Then Sarah confirmed the vet's diagnosis. Almost immediately, she remembered an effective treatment that required her to measure out a lot of medicine. Sarah warned that this course of treatment might be expensive, either 5 or 6 times the cost of penicillin. I can't imagine paying so much, but Mrs. Harrison, a millionaire lawyer, thought it was a fair price for a cure. Comma Gets a Cure is copyright 2000 Douglas N. Onoff, Jill McCoolin, and Barbara Somerville. Thanks. That was a good one. I feel like I should submit it to the International Dialects of New Zealand. I was looking at them earlier and there aren't many New Zealand dialects listed from pre-1999. There was one male in 2006 and I also don't believe I saw any Māori English dialects there. So if you would like to submit one, looks like you can, which is really interesting. So I hope that was useful, whether you're a theatre nerd or just curious. Thanks for joining. That was Letitia Lickkit does another New Zealand accent tag.